Good morning. It is Tuesday, and my name is Maria Destor, and I go live to share tips and tricks to help you redefine what work means to you and land faster. And today we're going to talk about this trap that we fall into, and that is doing everything by ourselves, getting super frustrated, getting stuck in these prolonged searches, because I know I'm capable and I know I'm going to get lucky and the next job I apply for is going to be the one. And that frustration grows. And today we're going to talk about if you're still waiting to be discovered, be the chosen one, land those customers, why staying relevant and in front of people is your job. But what does that even mean? When I connect with people and start conversations, I hear all about their confidence and their pride because everybody has mad skills and has done amazing experiences, has strong education, and they're just not understanding why they're not landing. And I dig a little deeper. And over the months that they've been searching, they haven't upskilled. They've talked to very few people about this career pivot specifically. They can't tell me exactly what it is they're looking for. And as a result of that, if I go and look at their LinkedIn or their resumes or ask them to share their interview bullets, they're not clear. And they wonder why nothing is changing. So today I want to say this as clearly as I can. You already know this. Nobody's coming to save you. And it's your responsibility to not only get those applications out, but to stay relevant and stay top of mind and market yourself. And that is not something that comes naturally to everybody. But I'm going to share a story about someone that I had worked with, and his name was Brandon. He was in a transition too, but he made a different choice. He had always been looking at a cert that he wanted to do, and even though it was thousands of dollars, he signed up for it. He made the investment in himself, and he completed this week-long course. Not just to get the piece of paper, but because he really wanted to stand out and learn this new skill because he felt like that would open some doors for him when he was done. But during the week, he raised his hand in class. He contributed. He made sure to connect with every single student in the class. He wasn't there just to attend and blend in and keep his head down. He was there to do everything he could do possible to upskill, to be relevant, and to make those networking connections. And you know what happened? One of the classmates was so impressed with him that he went back to his own company and said, "We need this guy on our team." And Brandon got an interview and then an offer. Boom, game changed. This is just one example how getting out there and staying relevant can suddenly open a door that you didn't even know existed. So put yourself in motion beyond applying for jobs. Because any motion you do, it creates this momentum and it creates opportunities. It raises your head up so you can see what's out there and it makes people aware of you. But I get it. This is tough, especially if you've been in a career pivot for a long time. Staying positive is really difficult, and doing things, especially if you're an introvert or you're exhausted or if you've been rejected again and again and again, it's hard, but this is a hard market. And we need to do hard things so that we can do big things in our life. And a career pivot, especially if you're changing a little bit or going after something big, it is hard. And if all you're doing is checking the want ads and applying and maybe talking to a few people once in a while, you're just coasting. That's not what you need to do to get landed. Ask yourself honestly, what have you done in the last 30 days to stay relevant? Whose radar are you trying to get on? And what are you doing to be noticed? Are you just waiting to be discovered? Or are you taking those steps to become discoverable? All of this stuff is doable. And here are 3 things that I want you to do this week if you're ready. Sign up for a workshop. There's a lot of free stuff out there where if you have a specific plan, I'm not saying invest thousands of dollars without a plan, but if you have a specific plan, you've been eyeing something, go do it. In person is best, but you can also do Coursera, LinkedIn, anything. When you finish it, start talking about what you're learning and talk about what you did on your LinkedIn. It also gives you things to talk about when you do networking calls. I want you also to DM 3 people in your industry that you admire, that you're connected to, that you may have worked with in the past. Rekindle those relationships. Start being able to articulate what it is you're looking for and how people can help you. And at the end of each call, always end with, who should I talk to next? You'll be shocked how many people are out there willing to have conversations to help you. And then the third thing I want you to do is to start being visible and sharing your zone of brilliance by sharing what you've learned. Do a post. And if you're not comfortable posting on your own LinkedIn, then that dream company that you want to get in, that person in your industry that you admire, start following them. And when they post, do a value add on the comment. I used to do this a lot, and the coolest thing happened. I had picked 10 companies that I really wanted to work for, and I just started commenting on all their posts. And the vice presidents, managing directors, they started connecting with me on LinkedIn because they saw that I had a passion for them and their work. All of this stuff helps you get in motion, helps you get visible, and will help you get landed faster. Because when people notice, opportunities happen. And if you're ready to take inspired action this summer so that you can get landed by the end of 2025, I invite you to check out my summer Bold Pivot Plan. It's an on-demand course. It's 4 modules. It's going to take you through lots of discovery and lots of work. You are going to end up in a better place with lots of momentum and clarity around where you're going in this career pivot. I'll put the link below. Check it out. I know that you're going to take your big, bold steps to get moving and get landed. Have a great week.